Hey everyone, how y'all doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with global reach. You reach Out of Bounds with me and my noobs. We got Big Bank at the top if he's over there. And Lionel, the Duck Matthews, is in his dashikis. The roll. Tonight we're going to talk about who's the biggest or the most liar between men and women. And we got some special guests in the back. So producer, go ahead and bring them on in. And we'll get it going. Hey Denise, how you doing? Hey Betty, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How you
All right.
guys?
So I don't want you guys to. I don't want you two to hold back on them. I want y'all to. I called y'all because I knew you knew how to get their skin. So I want y'all to get them. Okay.
Okay.
So if it's anything that y'all want to talk about before we start going, y'all want to say anything or just waiting for it to happen?
Just get to it.
All right. I bet your mute's on, I think. All right, you ready? Here we go. What is the most important lie that men tell women? What is the number one lie that you tell women? I'm asking you guys. Then they're going to say what you say is wrong. So fellas, answer the question. What do you think the biggest lie men tell women?
I would like to go ahead. Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump in and tell you. I'm gonna talk about my height, knowing that they can see me. So I'm telling them I'm 6'5". And knowing that they can see me though.
There's no if they can see
down,
you. Okay.
Right.
You sit down, so you're gonna lie and say you 6'5". Would you ladies agree to that?
I've grown. They don't understand this. I've grown.
That is not the number one.
You've grown, yes, but you haven't grown. You are grown, but you haven't grown.
That's not it.
Get him, you know.
That's not it.
That's not the biggest lies that men tell women. What is it?
No.
Tell him, Denise, what is it? I know what it is.
The biggest lie to me that men tell me and women is that, I'm not in a relationship.
Well, that's a good one. That is very good.
Excuse me, that's my lie detector going off, y'all. That's my lie detector going off. Excuse me.
That's what I get a lot.
What you saying is, what do you think, Betty?
See, she can't tell the truth because she's not even talking. You can't even hear
Leave her alone. Your mute button. You hit your mute button.
Unmute yourself, Daddy. She was just on a few minutes ago.
Can you hear us? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, she can
hear you. Well, I tell you,
hear me, Felicia? Okay, Denise, you're gonna have to answer all the women until they get it worked out. I just think the biggest lie men tell women is one of them is money. How much money they got? Trying to impress them.
That could be too, but I still don't think that's the biggest lie.
Well, then tell us what you think the biggest lie is. I just
tell you what the biggest lie was. The biggest lie is I'm not. When they approach you, they start talking to you. That's the biggest lie is I'm not in a relationship with anyone. I'm not serious with anyone, and it turns out they are.
But Denise,
that's what I want. I want you to get them.
Denise, that works both ways.
Go ahead.
And it does work both ways. It can. Yes, but I'm saying from a women's point of view is what I'm talking about.
Okay, but matter of fact, they wrote a song about it, Denise, about how the guy goes to the girl to college and the girl is doing all this and doing all that. So, it works both ways. You know what I'm saying?
And I said it does work both ways. But from a women's perspective is what I'm talking about. But to me, that's the biggest lie that's been told to me.
Okay.
Oh boy, my Facebook is hold up.
I can see some truth to that. I can. So I don't know if that's the biggest lie that men tell, but
you may not think it's the biggest lie men tell.
Do what now?
A man may not think that's the biggest lie that they tell, but from speaking from several women and from me, that's the biggest lie that they tell.
Okay.
Okay. we not argue on who's right or wrong because 9 times
We're not arguing.
it was a happy life. So I'm just letting y'all know that we just here so they can entice you guys to not tell so many stories. So the second, fellas, what do women lie most about? I'll give that one to you, Doug.
I tell you, they lie about shopping.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Shopping. And when they pass on it, they don't want to tell the truth about how much money they done spent. But I'm thinking about whose money are you spending?
Okay, Doug, I agree. I think Terry may be experiencing some technical difficulties also. So we're gonna keep this thing going. I agree with you 100%. Women do lie about shopping, but let's just break it all the way back to the biblical days because Eve started to lie. You know what I'm saying? Because she had Adam to bite the apple, told him that 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 this was something else, but she started to lie. So that's where all the problems started.
That may be, but Adam, he bit the apple, didn't he?
Because she lied to him.
Well, I mean,
Well, I got a
they
question
go
on that
both
now.
ways.
Now,
We were saying. Go ahead.
What if Eve was first and Adam was second? Did y'all hear me? Duck, did you hear me?
What if
I
Eve
can't
was?
hear myself.
I got you, Doug. He can hear.
Yeah, I hear me. Okay. So you don't want to answer that question, Duck? What if women was first? What if women was first?
Boy, man, it'd be a lot of bickering going on.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
It'd be a lot of bickering going on.
Why be a lot of bickering going on?
If women was first.
Why you say that?
Saying, I mean, the man wrote the Bible, so it could have been a woman.
Because look at you.
Woman could have
look
been
at you. You ready to bicker right now? You ready to bicker right now?
Stop it. I'm not. I'm listening. I'm not ready to bicker. I'm just wondering why you saying that.
I'm just saying. Right? What if on the bottom line, just for conversation early, don't tell the pastor I said this, but just for conversation only. What if Adam was second? And we bit the apple and we lied. What you say?
Are you saying what if Eve bit the apple first?
No, if Adam, Eve, Adam gave Eve. No, hold on.
Yeah.
Adam gave Eve the apple. Yeah.
Well,
you know that down south that they don't want to talk about how women lie because they don't want to tell the truth because they're afraid. That's why I brought y'all here to tell the truth.
Women. I'm not taking up for women either. Women lie too. Yeah, they do
all the time.
Not all the time. Oh no, it ain't no all the time. They don't lie all the time. They do have lies.
Okay, let me prove you wrong right now. Okay, Denise, how old are you? Don't answer that. See, you finna tell a lie. Don't answer
no,
that.
I was not. I was going to tell you how old I am. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
She's celebrating her 35th birthday again.
How y'all doing? The biggest Cindy said women do. The biggest lie women tell a man is paternity test.
Yeah.
What do y'all
now I agree on that. Yeah.
That's a good
I agree on that. That baby daddy, I agree on that. Yeah. And
that's
that
the
is
biggest lie women tell.
I mean that is one of the biggest. That could be one of the biggest. Yeah. I agree with that about the baby daddies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why they be on paternity court acting a fool. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Baby daddies.
I agree with you.
I think that's the biggest one. Now, the biggest one that's gonna tell. My nephew said negative, Felicia. But I think one of the biggest questions that the fellas don't want to ask, because I can ask, but they can't ask because they're afraid. Why, when you meet a woman, she has different eyes, different hairstyle. It could be short, like your short hair today. We see tomorrow it's down in your back. Is that considered a lie, or is that just considered a facade?
That's a facade. That's having fun. You
That's a
may see
lie.
me.
That's a
You may
lie.
see me. You may see me. If you look at my Facebook, you may see me with long hair. You may see me with short hair. You may see me, but mostly you'll see me with short hair, with my short hair. But in the past, you have seen me with long hair. I may throw a weave in there, a wig or whatever. But that's just for that's just I say for cosmetic, for fun, for beauty. Just want to change up and do something different.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
for beauty.
Right,
Yeah.
Betty.
I'm
Oh, here we go. Now we rolling. Now we rolling. Now she got back up.
But to go back to what she said, that's basically a way to have
Mhm.
a little variety into the
Right.
relationship and
Just to
within
change
yourself,
up.
and also for your man too. You want to look good for
Yeah.
him, so then he don't go out cat nowhere else. You want to have him,
Catnip.
yeah, cat.
What is that?
That's like Duck going to the
Messing
dance
around
club.
nowhere else then. Messing around nowhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you want to have a different flavor to everything.
Right.
Okay.
It's fun.
So let me add a little flavor here. Put your glasses on, Betty.
Leave Betty alone.
That is Lois Lane. Take them off.
Yeah.
Superwoman.
There you go.
And that's
There
how
you
you
go.
do it.
Okay.
And that's how you
Mhm.
do it.
Okay.
That's just
Well, my
the
nephew wants to know
change
why
of
when we take in. I'm sorry. My nephew wants to know why we take y'all out to dinner. They say they're gonna pay, but we end up always paying.
Oh, that's not
Why is
true.
that?
That's not true.
That's not
That's
true.
not true.
That's
All right,
not
he's
true.
listening.
No, because I've been out to dinner and I paid it's been both ways. Women pay for men too.
Yeah, I know I have.
I have,
I'm not.
and then
I
sometimes we go
know.
Dutch,
That's why he's lying. That's why he's sitting there.
So that's not true of all
It
women. It may
happens.
be
It
true of the
happens.
women he may have
Trying to
dated.
read the biggest
But
things is, but so Betty, now that we got
that's not true of
you
all women.
live, what's the biggest lie man's told you?
Told who?
You.
In a relationship, saying
There, see?
that they were
There.
never married.
Right. There you go.
They
Now.
I
don't
just
have
wanted
Now.
confirmation,
this,
Betty.
they
That's
don't
what
have
Denise
that.
said.
They've never been married, or they're
Are they not in a relationship?
Are
Mhm.
they're in a relationship, but now they're it's not
On a
really
breakup or something.
going right now. So
Yeah.
we
I told you, didn't.
we're in
Didn't I
our
tell
own
you?
little world. We don't even we don't really stay in the same room with each other. I'm downstairs, she upstairs.
We don't sleep in the same bed and
Yeah,
all
Oh
that.
and
no,
then
no,
some
no,
of them
no,
don't.
no.
But
Oh
I
my
mean, but I'm gonna
goodness.
be honest. Those are the ones that will actually say that they are. But there are some that won't say that they are.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, now
But that's the
to
number
answer
one
your question,
thing.
Denise, Felicia said to you, Denise, if they ask you if your hair is long and you say it is, then that's a lie. Other than that, no. So you and Betty are correct.
Right,
I'm
because
just saying,
if
Felicia
they
just
ask
spoke.
me if my hair's long, they know my hair's not long because they see me with my short red hair. So my hair ain't long.
Okay. All right. Okay. We got Benita watching too from Clarksville.
Oh, is that my
All right.
cousin?
So yeah, she's on right now.
That's my cousin. Hey.
I'm trying to bring them on. A bunch of liars. The producer said men are just a bunch of liars.
Actually, she's
what do
right.
you say,
Just a
Henny?
bunch
Because
of
you just
lies.
sitting
She's a
there.
bunch of
You
lies.
just sitting there. And
She's
hello,
right.
Laura. How you doing? You can ask us why men lie too. I'll read what you got to say too.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If y'all keep this up, no more for Gigi. No more for Gigi.
What's that?
No more for Gigi. No more for Gigi.
Oh my. Okay. No more kookamola either.
Okay, yeah. Let them have it. That's why I brought you to get them. Because see, last week, I don't know if y'all saw the show last week. They was talking about how men lie,
I did.
how much women lie about everything. I saw all y'all's remarks, and so I said to myself, why don't I just bring them on here so they can tear them up? So let Duck have it because he's sitting back there. I see the sweat rolling off his head right now. And your kinfolk said, hi, your hair looks good. I think, oh, you're watching you. Ha, ha, ha. That's what she said. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. TAAN TV, the African American Network. We have a local feel with a global reach. You're watching Out of Bounds with T-Rex. And here we go on who's the biggest / most liar, men or women. Of course, the men say women. I'm going to be neutral till Felicia gets back and she comes back. Or she answers me over here. Or the ladies.
Okay, let me say this.
The biggest question that everything wants to know is, oh, here we go. Get it going.
Yeah,
get yourself in trouble. Come on.
Let me say this. You know that there are distinctions between a male and female in the brain. You know? Now, what I'm saying by that is when a man thinks before he speaks, it's the left side of his brain that he uses the most. But when a woman, before she opens up her mouth, she's using the whole brain, all of it, both sides of it. It's just coming out. So she's able to react quicker. So a lie, from my reaction, a woman's going to tell a lie quicker because she's going to be able to read you before you even speak. Better know I'm right. She's reading.
Is that because they're smarter?
Betty's laughing at you. She ain't know you ain't.
Women are smarter.
So the women are smart. I give him that. Yeah.
But I'm saying it in the way that a woman's gonna tell you what you want to hear. That's how quick she is.
I think that all females and males all lie. Okay. And what you're saying, Doug, is true. Everybody does that. It's just not the female, it's the male too. They want to make sure that they tell the female what she wants to hear and vice versa.
Right.
So it's just not just one individual.
One gender.
Yeah. So it's both.
I agree. I'm gonna ask for some professional guidance on this subject. Siri, who lies the most?
Would you stop it, Henry?
Women.
Disconnect.
But what you
all I can say is it is true. I think, and I agree. But I think the reason we'll switch it a little bit. I think men get caught more in their lies because we forget how many lies we told.
And then it catches up with you. And then the lies catch up with you. You tell so many lies that you don't know what you told, and then it catches up with you.
So you saying we can't
Devon, I'm not wrong. I'm telling the truth. You still young. You wait, your turn's coming. Talking to my nephew over here. I'm seeing him over here. They talking about, Felicia said, men lie sometimes, but not to hurt one's feelings. That's what Felicia just said to us. I think you're right, Felicia. I think everybody lies not to hurt somebody's feelings. If you're not interested or you are interested, but you got something going on that you're trying to get rid of, everybody probably does lie. Everybody does lie.
Then tell the truth.
So that's right. Then you don't have to lie.
Well, that is true. I can't say because I'm studying because I'm about to lie now. I can't say that I tell the truth all the time. I can't say I tell the truth all the time.
So Betty,
but a wise person told me.
So Betty,
a wise person told me that. Oh, hold on, Henry. Let me tell you, you can get this.
Go ahead.
A wise man told me that if you don't open your mouth, you cannot lie. So go ahead, Henry. Open your mouth.
Okay. So Betty, what is the biggest lie that you've told in a relationship?
Let's see. I don't really lie.
You got to think about it. You've told so many. You got to think
about it. Stop it, Henry.
No. I have not told lies.
I try not to lie.
No. And I
try.
And I don't lie in a relationship. If I don't like you, I'm going to tell you.
Right.
I am. If I'm not interested in you, I'm going to tell you. If I'm in a relationship, I'm going to let you know I'm in a relationship.
Right.
So what's the biggest lie you told?
The biggest lie I've ever told. I haven't really told any lies.
Bullshit.
No, I really haven't. I mean, because I feel like this. If I tell a lie, it's going to come back to bite me one day.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
And that's
especially
true.
especially if I'm pursuing someone or I'm interested in someone. I'm not gonna tell a lie. Now they may not hear what I have to say, and maybe they think it's a lie. That could be the issue.
Cool. I agree. I agree with you.
All right, one of the guys was on the show. He's a Phi Beta Sigma. What's up, JP? Y'all remember JP?
What's up, JP?
JP said he's never lied to a woman.
Great.
Now,
That's wonderful.
my question to the fellas is, can you say the same thing? I know I can't.
No, no, no. three no's.
You notice I'm the only one to answer. So start looking. You see the other two look. So
three no's. No.
I'm gonna do like Betty. I
And let's
can't
see.
remember. I haven't lied. I can't remember. I haven't lied.
I haven't.
But there's no need to tell a lie.
And I'm
I
not
am so
lying.
truthful about every situation.
Thank you.
It's just that can you handle the truth? So that means
You know, sometimes, some women let men lie.
They like it.
Yeah, they let men lie.
like him to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
You like
women let
me.
men
Tell
lie.
me why. Why?
I
I
think
want to know. So if I'm being lied to, I know why.
because to let them keep on doing what they're doing, and in turn the woman may be doing something too, so in that case she may let the man lie and just go on to, and they do what they do.
Because both of them lying.
Just keep on
Right.
lying. Huh?
So that means
I hear you,
they
JP. I hear you,
that means
JP.
they lying to themselves because
JP said he
somebody's trying
definitely
to
lied to.
manipulate somebody.
Right.
Who's manipulating who, Doug? I mean, you can't
When
put
the
somebody
woman,
in. You gotta
when the woman tells a lie, she's trying to manipulate the situation.
Then what does a man do?
Okay.
He's trying to convince you that you
Uh-oh.
need to slow your roll.
All right, Vance from out here in California said that at one point
sugar,
in our lives we
sit down,
lie.
sugar.
To be transparent is a key. Do y'all believe being transparent is a key to not lying? Telling the truth like Duck said?
Yeah, I do. I believe if you're truthful with somebody, then they can make their own decision of what they want to do.
True.
If you're truthful in a relationship and they say I'm doing this and this, and you accept that, then that's on you. They told you the truth up front. So when something comes out in a relationship, you already know.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because for instance, if somebody would
Okay.
say, well, I'm right now in between jobs, but then later on they tell you why they're in between jobs, not just because they just wanted to do whatever. Maybe they got fired or something or whatever may had happened. I mean, tell the truth. If you got fired, you got fired. But down the line, I'm in a relationship and I invested the time in a relationship. And later on, I found out you got fired because you was stealing money.
You should tell me that at first.
I'm going to let you know. At that point, that's not going to make me
that is true.
Not like you anymore because you told me the truth.
Right. And I can make my own decision.
Exactly.
I agree. You two are making very good sense.
Why lie to each other if you want to be together? I think I read that like. Yeah, she says, and Benita says less confusion when men tell the truth. So hold on. I want you to look over at your cousin and ask her, why is it confusing when the man don't tell the truth? Because I was always told a man, as soon as he start moving his lips, he's lying. That's what my mama told me. Now I just want to know. She said confusion. Oh, not confused, confusion. Not less confusion.
Confusion.
Okay. Confusion. Got you. All right. Confusion.
Right.
Okay. Duck, do you got a question you want to ask the ladies? Because I know they got a question they want to ask men.
Well, like Laura is right now saying, it's a lack of respect. So people, to be honest with everybody, you have to be able to be truthful to yourself. So women lie to themselves more than men. A man don't lie to himself, but a woman will lie to herself. to
What do you mean?
convince herself that, hey, how many times did you change clothes to figure out what you want to wear? This pair of shoes, this shoes and this purse don't go together.
True.
Now you know that when you got up.
That's true. That's true.
So a woman sit up there talking about, ooh, child. She'll look at another woman right quick and say, ooh, child, you know you rocking that. You look good, girl. And knowing she just lied to herself, to her friend. And you
Now, that's a different situation between me and my friends because we don't do that.
No, we don't.
We don't do that. If Betty has something on, I say, Betty, that don't look right. Or if she has something on, I have on, she'll say, Denise, that don't look right. We don't do that. So
we don't do that. We be like, if she got a straight of hair in the wrong spot, we're gonna let you know. We ain't gonna have our friends out there looking all crazy looking.
Now, us in our little clique, we don't do that.
No,
we're truthful with each other about
something. Can I say something to you, Denise and Betty?
Yes.
This is the first time on this show that Henry has been almost totally silent.
No, I'm just trying to be respectful.
What's wrong, Henry?
What's wrong, Henry?
Normally he'd be coming in trying to chime in and cut you off. See, trying to cut you off, but
I'm trying to be respectful.
Unless he's on the internet trying to be studious.
I'm
007. What's wrong, 007?
I'm trying to be respectful. Okay, I'm gonna break the whole scene down to you right now.
Well, break it down, Henry. Break it down.
I play sports.
Damn, Big Daddy.
That might be a lie. Okay. Since I play sports at Austin Peay, I play football at Austin Peay. I'm gonna put it in a sporting term. Men tell lies is more of an offensive maneuver. Okay. When women lie, it's more of a form of defense. Women also lie to hide their true feelings. This is the birth of little white lies. We tell so we don't hurt someone's feelings. And I think that's where that gets started. That's Big Daddy's.
Look,
yes,
I think Big Daddy was reading that off the computer.
Yeah,
I think Henry pulled that up on the computer.
He done Googled
something. A politically correct answer.
But actually, he's got a point.
Cindy Mitchell just said that. I thought that it was a politician mouth that you had, Henry. She thought you had a politician mouth.
Betty said I got a point. Betty, please expound upon that point.
Because technically, offensively, the man is trying to conquer. He's trying to score some points. He's trying to make sure that he's there. Okay. A woman, if she lies, she's trying to basically not get hurt, not get distracted into something that later on she will be more hurt about. So yeah, he's got a point there. I never really thought about it like that, but it is true.
But it's more of a personality for the woman to tell that lie. It's in her personality. She's gonna lie quicker. She's gonna lie quicker and be more convincingly. That's what gets me, how they lie and they are convincing you that they're telling the truth.
Now that is definitely a man. You definitely talking about a man right there. Because they gonna convince you to the last. They will go to their grave with a lie.
Denise, is the sky clear?
No, actually, no. It's storming here in Tennessee. It's not clear.
Okay, see that it is clear here in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee is clear. Okay.
Hello, Henry. My nephew said, "Don't call me Big Daddy unless you mean it." Did you hear me? My nephew said, "Don't call me Big Daddy unless you mean it."
Oh, that was Denise that said that. So Denise need to tell your nephew. Denise need to tell your nephew. Right.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Y'all mess.
Y'all something else. Y'all something else. Okay, so we'll get off that. So, what else you got to say, Doug? Before we go to something different, what else you got to say? Because I know I see that brain up there turning. Oh, maybe it's froze. Yeah, I think his brain froze.
Duck froze.
Duck
The word duck, the word
Duck
duck
is
so hard.
frozen.
He's frozen.
Yo, I think y'all scared Duck.
He's gone.
So,
He's out of here.
Gone, gone.
Okay.
Gone.
All right, hold on, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry. Hey, this is TAAN TV. That's the American Network. We have a local feel for global reach. A global reach. You're watching Out of Bounds with T-Rex, Poe Henry, and the two ladies from Austin Peay State University giving it to it. So my question is, there goes the
Wait a minute now. I can do that too.
the ladies are winning so far by the producer, but she's a lady, so she could be lied to. Who knows?
Yeah.
Stop it.
But okay, Duck's back. Duck's back. What you got to say, Duck?
I tell you,
You just
it's been
agreed.
a great opportunity right now just to test the waters. Now, I'm like Henry. We're going to tell the truth, okay?
Okay.
I got a couple of questions to ask.
Let's go.
All right?
We're ready.
Oh, here we go.
Denise,
Yes.
did you wake up early this morning or were you late?
I woke up early for church.
Betty, were you waiting to get on this show or were you really, really excited about this show?
I was excited about the show. I actually tried to log on early. I was having some difficulties, so I was on time.
Okay, so now we got two truths. So we got a measuring stick now. We find out how you look when you're not telling a lie. So tell me a lie so I can make sure I can monitor this.
Duck, you handsome.
Okay.
Betty just
okay,
don't
producer,
lie.
you don't have to
Go
fight.
ahead. Go ahead.
Just don't. I mean, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. No, I do.
Okay.
I don't have to go to work tomorrow. But anyway,
Hey, Doug, let me give you Betty's measuring stick when she gets ready to lie.
They
Is that true, Betty? Is that true, Betty?
I don't know. No, it's not true.
She finna put them on.
No, I wasn't about to put them on.
She's just doing that. That's not. No, she don't do that when she.
Oh
she
Lord. I got another
Mm-mm.
Clarksvillian lady on the line over here, y'all. I don't know if y'all know
Who is it?
Elaine.
Who is-
She's a Delta. Elaine.
Elaine? Mm-mm.
You know Elaine. She went to the P. She's a Delta. She lives in Clarksville.
I don't know, Elaine.
I probably know if I see.
She said men lie about my credit score is an 850. She says, here's a good lie. My credit score is 850. Is that a good lie? Mine's only like 838, but yeah, that's not a lie either. That's good because I'm poor. I can't buy nothing. That's right.
Well, I look at it like this.
You good?
If you go around telling everybody your credit score, sometimes why are you telling?
Why are you telling?
Score? Why? What's the point? You're trying to boast yourself to make yourself look good, and then later on, when I finally get you, your credit score is 400. Really? You're ready to buy a house.
Today's knowledge
you can't even buy it.
Right.
But Terry, check this out now.
Today's knowledge is you can Google his credit score. You can Google everything today. So a man has no chance in line because you can Google everything. You can type his name in and see if he's married or divorced. So there's no way he can lie. All you gotta do is Google it.
Terry,
Not
Denise said
necessarily.
So Google is not men friendly.
Not necessarily. There's ways that you can hide stuff.
Yeah.
There is.
That's true. That is true. You can always hide stuff. Yes, sir.
Betty said, I wanna get her get it verbatim what she said about a guy being between jobs. Okay.
Yes.
So she's gonna ask this dude, where do you work? Okay, Pizza Hut. I work at Pizza Hut. Okay, so she's turned off because this dude work at Pizza Hut. But then that dude turn around and ask her where she work. Oh, I don't have a job. So why are you tripping on the dude that's working at Pizza Hut and you ain't got a job?
True.
You know,
True.
that happens all the
That's a
time.
good one.
Yeah, it
I
does.
like that.
That happens
It
all
Yeah,
the
does.
that does happen.
Or you can have women that'll just say,
happens all
because
the
there are
time.
women that I know that don't have jobs, and they'll say in a minute, "Oh, I'm a model, or I'm an entrepreneur, or I'm this or my that," and then they don't have no job. They
Right.
living, by whoever or whatever
They're
they
just
can
trying
do.
to.
But you got people like that,
Right.
unfortunately.
Felicia agreed with you. Felicia agreed with you.
Unfortunately.
But
Okay.
but the biggest lie I think that's told on both sides is availability. Maybe not tell it all the time, but say you're in a relationship, but it's about to end, and you meet the one that you think you're going to start with next. Do you tell the truth? Hey, I'm about to get out of a relationship, or do you tell them? No, don't tell them nothing. Because if you don't mention it, you're not lying, right?
Yeah, but tell the truth.
Hello.
But tell the truth, and you don't
Tell
have
the
to worry
truth.
about
Get
it.
out of it.
So
I
tell
mean,
the
You don't
truth
want
is
to
free is
hurt
what y'all saying.
anybody.
You're not volunteering all the
Okay.
information.
So
That's
men,
all.
do y'all? I'm talking to the guys on book. The guys on. Do y'all agree with that answer?
If you're not volunteering all, like Henry said, if you're not volunteering all information, then you're lying.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
That's-
I just
Yeah,
answered.
because
I answered. I did not elaborate on the question. I only answered a part that you asked. You see what I'm saying?
So you saying is when a lady asks you your job, you're on a regular conversation, Henry. She asks you, hey, where do you work at? And you say, I'm in between jobs.
Mhm.
Is there a
Mhm.
time period in between jobs? Was your last job 3 years ago? Was it, recently?
yeah, what's in between jobs? That's what I would ask. What's in between jobs?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What's in between?
I'm looking for
So
a
that you can
job.
hook the young fellas up so they don't get caught
Yeah,
in
I'm
line.
looking for a job.
I'm
Okay,
looking
then
for
if
a
you're
job.
looking for a job, that's it. Okay, then you answer my question truthfully.
But they
That
don't.
you're looking for a job. You're in
But
between
females
jobs.
and males will not say that. They'll just say,
Yeah,
"I'm in
but
between jobs," and not
yeah,
then
make
but
it
see,
but
very
he was
vague.
saying,
Right.
but
but I
see,
was saying to tell the truth about it, you would say, like you just said, I'm in between jobs and you're looking.
if somebody told Betty they in between jobs, she gonna say, "Bye, boy."
No, not necessarily. Not
No.
necessarily. Not
Well, that's
necessarily.
Betty's business.
Okay.
But not
No.
necessarily. Not necessarily. If you
That's
tell me
Betty's
the
business how she
truth,
handles her business.
well, first of all, I want to know where your mind is at. I want to see
Oh.
exactly what's happening with you in your life,
Ooh.
because everybody has
Ooh.
setbacks. Everybody has setbacks in their life.
Right.
When people have setbacks in their life, it could be anything that could have happened. I mean, that could have put a person to a different edge. But that's how you communicate with each other. I mean, maybe this is a different topic that y'all can discuss later, maybe, because I know this is a different
No, you're fine. You're
situation here.
fine.
No, you're
But
fine.
but communication is the key to any relationship. Communication starts when you first say hello, how you doing? Nice meeting you. But in the same token, that's when people want to fabricate things to make themselves look more bigger and better because they're trying to sell themselves when they first meet a person. But
Instead
they
of
have to
being truthful.
understand that if they're truthful, just like if you go buy a car and the car's got 150,000 miles on it, but you're looking
Ooh.
for a car that only has 50,000, but the salesman says, well, this one has 150,000 miles. It runs perfectly fine. It just blase, blase, blase. At least you know what you're getting yourself into.
A car that won't run.
Just be truthful.
But be
So,
truthful with it. Because that
so what
$150
Betty's
or
saying
that
to you,
$150, I'm sorry. That
go ahead,
$150
Betty. I'm
mileage
coming
car,
after you. Go ahead.
that $150 or 50,000 mile car could have just had, you know, was just road. It just kept right on the road. Maybe they're going back and forth to job. I don't know. And maybe there wasn't anything that really was major with that car. But at least if you bought it, you knew what you were getting yourself into. But if you're telling somebody, oh, it's only 50,000, and then when you get in the car, it's 150, and then you're looking and like, well, he told me a lie.
Yeah.
I mean, does that make any sense?
So what you're saying is, if you don't start lying in a relationship, that you don't have to lie at all during a relationship.
That's right.
Do everybody on here agree? Women agree, men agree.
Yes.
If you don't start it, you don't have to finish.
I'm trying to read it up, Henry. That was a yes or no answer, Henry.
That was yes. I agree. I agree.
Well.
She done put the glasses on.
I just want to make sure you heard me.
You know,
She want to read your face and see if you lying.
Yes,
or not.
I wanted to see your expression.
This is what I've heard some people say. You know, in a
All right,
relationship.
Peebo's watching y'all. What's up, P? How you doing,
What's up,
man?
Peebo?
Hey,
What you said, depending on how mature you are in a relationship,
right?
That's what you say to a person.
But communication-wise, now I'm communicating, saying, you know, I want to let's go out to eat. Okay, let's go out to dinner. Now, my intent was you gonna pay for it all along, right? So if you're gonna pay for it, that means when we get to dinner, and you order everything on the menu, and then I'm thinking, wait a minute, I know she don't think I'm paying for that, because that's the thing about it. The communication part, what Betty was just saying, communication is we need to be upfront in asking somebody, y'all want to go out? Okay, we go out. But do you want to go to McDonald's or do you want to go to the
hold on for y'all get him, ladies. Hold on. You want to go
out? You want to go out to eat at McDonald's, or do you want to go down here at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse?
Okay, all right, ladies, hold on a second. Earlier, do y'all remember when Duck said that, you know, it was the man was like the leader and he ran everything, like he said Adam was the leader between him and Adam and Eve. But Duck said that y'all got to pay when y'all take Duck out to dinner.
You got to do what?
When you take Duck out to dinner, he wants y'all to be the leaders, not Duck. Duck wants y'all to pay for the dinner. But he said, remember earlier we was talking about Adam and Eve, right? Okay. And they said that Eve, you know what I'm saying? And I said, what was the other way around? Well, Duck just convinced me that he wants to be the man of the house, but he wants you to pay for his dinner.
But that could also be a test too.
That's like rock get you, Duck, when they know
that could be a test. You could be saying, well, I'm gonna see what she's gonna do. I'm gonna see
how she gonna act.
Yeah, I'm gonna see
what she gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to stir it up. Oh Lord, your cousin in the other room said, if you invite, you pay. Do y'all agree on that one? As men and women, if someone invites you out to dinner, they
if you invite, you pay. I agree.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I
can see that.
I've done it before.
Okay. I've done that before.
Yeah, if you invite, you pay.
Cindy said that's a rip. Cindy Mitchell said that's this disrespectful. So you know, right off, she's a ripoff. That's it. So all I can say to anything about that is never leave home without your American Express card.
Yeah, you better have your own stuff. That's right.
Well, Terry, if you ain't got no American Express card and all you got is an EBT card, what you gonna do?
Well, you better go somewhere where they selling EBTs, taking EBTs.
You better go to Kroger's.
You better go to Kroger's, Publix or somewhere.
You better have a real good line to pull one of these ladies if you got EBT, whatever that card is. If you got that one, you better have a real good line to pull one of these ladies.
I'm telling you,
baby, we gonna go to Kroger and get these steaks.
We're gonna get these. We're gonna have steaks. Roof
on this EBT card.
Roof Chris style.
Just come over.
I'm gonna request you at home. I'm gonna request you at home with these EBT cards.
Yeah. Y'all crazy.
Back in the day that we didn't have those kind of cards. We had food stamps, so I don't remember. Henry, I know you ain't sleepy.
No,
you ain't done nothing today but watch TV.
I ain't sleepy.
So
I'm drinking.
Oh my. Imagine that.
You just blew everything you just said earlier.
Imagine that.
Hold on.
Our campus drinking. Imagine that.
Thanks
Big
for tuning
Daddy.
in to TAAN TV, the
Big
African American
Daddy.
Network. We got local news, global reach. All right, Henry, come on now. Let me know. Let me know.
Bring
But
it
you know
on.
what?
Bring it on, brother. Bring it on.
What do you
Bring
want me
it,
to bring
Big
on?
D.
Just let me know.
What do you want me to bring on?
She just said that.
The questions. The
answer the
questions.
question.
You
What's
gotta
the
ask the question.
Answer the
What's the
question.
What's the question? Repeat it.
You gotta ask the question.
Yeah.
I gotta ask a
Ask.
question.
Ask
Okay.
question. Yes.
Question.
Okay.
I said,
I'm
what's on
asking
your
a
mind?
question.
Yeah.
I'm asking a question of the young ladies. Okay. So when you feel or when you find a person that has lied to you on multiple occasions, do you stay in that relationship?
I have.
Nope. I have before, but nope, I've learned not to.
I have.
Why?
Because it's hurt. It just causes more hurt for me. You know, if you keep lying, if you're lying to me, I give you a chance. Now I don't just cut. You know, I'm gonna give you a chance to correct yourself and get yourself together. But if you keep on lying and lying to me, no, we're gonna have to stop. This gonna have to go. I can't.
You don't give him a second chance.
Yeah,
I
that's
give
a
it
lie.
several
Gotta
chances.
go.
That's
Gotta
a
go.
lie, Henry.
That's
Gotta
what
go.
Laura said. Laura said,
Yeah,
"Bye,
you
boy."
lying.
Bye. Gotta go. Because I've been through too
He
much
said,
hurt.
bye, get out the door. No trust. No trust,
Yeah,
no
there's
love.
too much. You know, you've lied and lied to me, and I give you a chance. And I know some of the lies you've told me, you've been caught in them, and then you've been caught in more lies. So after that, I'm not gonna let you keep lying to me. You gotta go.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree 100%.
So you say that's 100%.
I
I think
agree.
I think
I
the,
agree
I
with
think
it.
the moral of the story is that it depends on what type of person you are, or you assume the other person is in making lies. That's what I assume. You correct me if I'm wrong, Henry. I hope that ain't gin in that bottle.
Great goose. Great goose.
Oh,
but really, when you think about it, and you start lying, you can't stop. You can't stop. It just flows
yeah,
out. And back to your question, I think men tell lies to impress women. I mean,
They do.
the
that
biggest
too.
lie is your car. I mean, you might have a fabulous car, but you're still living home with mama. You know,
Yep.
that's because women like shiny objects, and men know that. So we flash shiny objects at women, even though we may not have the money of those flashy items, but we still flash them to women to attract them. Would y'all agree?
That's
All
true.
for you. Would you agree to that?
That could be true, and that could be not true.
But then,
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, but
then
if a
also,
guy from Clarksville told you, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was just saying, if y'all know Clarksville ain't big, so y'all gonna know what's going on. I mean, if you're in a big city, maybe like where Betty's at, you can get away with it, but you can't get away with much.
Well, I mean, that
goes
doesn't
all the way
necessarily.
to men.
I mean, I don't necessarily have to be dating a man from Clarksville. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I
It goes
mean,
all the
I
way down to
mean,
Memphis.
date or not from
That's
Clarksville.
what I was saying.
You know, and he still get caught in
I wasn't
lies.
trying to get in your business, girl.
So, when he's out of town, he still get caught in lies. So, you never know who's watching. You don't know who's watching you.
That's true.
You know.
Now, I
So,
agree with. As soon as you think you slick, you might not who's out there watching. You don't know who's watching you, but somebody could
that's
be
right.
watching you. I agree with that 200%.
So Denise, you know they made a song about you. Somebody's watching you.
You need to get out. And what
Henry's in
did
rare
they see?
form tonight, boy. I tell
And
you.
what did they see, Henry? What did they see?
Little mama.
What did they see, Big Daddy? Big Daddy, what did they see?
But to go back to what y'all were saying,
Come on, Henry. Come on. Don't let her get you like that.
but
Come on,
to go
Big
back
Bang.
to
Don't let
what
her
you were
get you
saying
like
about
that.
the shiny objects and all that, the whole thing is
Uh-huh.
okay. I understand when you first meet somebody, you do want to make sure that you're doing a do and you're looking like your shiny armor and everything. But once you have established a relationship and you both know where you want to be in a relationship and what you want to be in future to come, that's something that you build upon. Yeah, you may have
The hoopty.
a hoopty, but then together you work together and that hoopty can become a beamer.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a ditch digger today
That
doesn't
is
mean
true.
I will be a
That
ditch
is
digger
true.
There
tomorrow.
you go. There
Exactly.
you go. You hit it on the
They
head,
made a song
I
about
Big
don't have
that.
a
Daddy.
problem being that ditch
They made
digger
a
if I
song
own
out
a
of that.
company.
Didn't what's his name make a song about that with Jamie Foxx? While he doing fries, next he be driving the Beamer.
Oh
Ain't it a
no,
song
it was
like that?
something about they were washing dishes. He couldn't pay for the meal and he had to wash the dishes so he could get paid, so they could get out of there. I think something like that.
Now he also made one about a gold digger.
Yeah, that's it. But the gold
That's
digger,
the one I thought about.
Oh yeah,
ain't no
that was
gold,
that was about a woman that
ain't
was
no
with a
gold diggers
man.
on this line.
No,
Now
we got our own goal.
we got our own gold.
There you go.
Whoa, that's the kind of woman.
RESPECT.
We got our own gold.
Old
Ain't no gold
money.
diggers on here.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody got their own money. I got 42 cents on anything y'all want to do. I got 42 cents on. That's all.
I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it.
But you got people that are like that. They just,
Okay, let me ask y'all some political questions before we go. For the producer, tell me we got it cut. What do y'all think of ladies? I know y'all mature now, and I'm not trying. I'm speaking of your younger counterparts. What do you feel about the Supreme Court saying that abortions are illegal and it's up to the states? What do you feel about that? Do you think it's a woman's right to her body?
yes.
Yes,
I agree.
I do.
I agree.
100%.
I
You know,
do.
100%.
I agree.
100%.
I agree.
Yeah, because you don't know what kind of situation somebody's in.
Exactly.
When that happens to them, pregnancy or whatever, you don't know what kind of situation is going on. And then you're going to have somebody that's born, a baby that comes into the world, and it's going to be a worse situation than, during the pregnancy time. So, yeah,
And that child didn't ask to come here.
Okay.
He's innocent. Or she
that's
innocent.
right.
Yeah,
That
but
is very true.
government should always stay out of a woman's business. Is all I know.
That's
Yeah, that's true.
because obviously the government don't know a happy wife's a happy life. I guess the
No
government
doubt
don't know
about it.
that.
No doubt about it.
But that
I don't
you,
think-
you know, you turn that script too, a happy man makes a happy wife.
Oh, Henry, you're going to need to take a nap, okay?
Lord. All right, Henry, this was
That
for
is
you since you the nerd.
that is a plus, though, Henry. You're right, Big Daddy.
Henry
That's a
calls
plus.
himself the nerd, the professor on here.
Yes,
So,
I'm a nerd.
Henry, what do you think about the affirmative action? The affirmative action thing. What's your opinion on that?
What I think about what?
The affirmative action being voted down. What do you think?
Oh man, that is a
Mm,
travesty. That is
That's awful.
that is
That's I don't even know what to say. I mean,
that is absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because
It is.
everybody actually benefits, man. You know what
Oh,
I'm
yes.
saying? You have
yeah,
you have European Americans that is attending Tennessee State University right now on a minority scholarship. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And so come on, man, come on. There's issues that just is absolutely insane with the decision that was made.
Yeah,
All I'm
I
That
agree.
is true.
basically
That is
suggest
true.
for anybody that's listening to us, go out and vote. Whatever
Yes.
state you live in, whatever
That's
city you
I
stay
got one
in.
better for you. If you a female in Florida right now and you're receiving alimony payments, you're gonna receive them now up to a certain date. It's not for life anymore. Ladies,
Right.
do you think that's fair? Because I think alimony goes to housewives and women that work like part-time jobs or something like that, or don't get enough money to take care of themselves when they do retire. I think that's what alimony is for. And I agree. I agree. You should pay them, because if you get if they had a lifestyle with you and you change that lifestyle by getting a divorce, then they should still have that same lifestyle. Do you ladies agree?
Yeah. After if you did a certain lifestyle while you're married, and then after you divorce, yeah, I don't think you should lower your standard.
I agree, but that's Florida. That's not Tennessee. Florida just passed that.
Betty feels different than Denise.
Yes. I think it should be a time span, maybe within 2 to 3 years. And after that, I mean, it needs to be, that person needs to take care and do their own things. They want to keep that lifestyle, especially if you're not in your marriage any longer.
A lot of men calling you in a minute. Hear me, Betty? Be a lot of men calling you because they. I love to see Betty. What you doing next week?
And we'll just sign a prenup.
I was just bringing that out. And we got a couple. I
got
one more for you. Go ahead, Denise.
No, I'm good. Go.
Okay,
I'm fine. Go.
Not my last question. Social Security, is it running out of money, or did the government just steal it, or is it bad investments? Because the money you put in Social Security is supposed to be, the government is supposed to invest it for you, so that when you become a certain age, you get returns. So since the money's running out, what do you think the problem is? Since it's not working, do you have any ideas on that?
Who says the money's running out?
Right. I'm good question.
Who's saying
the government says
that?
Who's saying the money's running out? Okay. What proof do they have that the money? I understand. What proof do they have that the money's running out? Because I don't believe the money's running out. I don't either. I don't believe the money's running out.
I believe they ain't paid that money back. They've been stealing it.
But when you're talking about money, who makes the money? The government, and they just keep making more money.
That's it. That's my point.
It ain't no money running out. It's
not running out.
Stop making the money.
That's it. Because you say we're in a $1 trillion debt. Okay. Yeah. So what do you do then? Okay, let's go to the tree. Let's print some more money. So come on. Where does it end? Where does it end?
The point I'm trying to get. Maybe I didn't say it right.
Take the taxes off of Social Security. There's a ceiling on after you make, I think, 160,000, you're not taxed or something to that effect. Okay, take all of that away where everybody has that enjoyment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You'll fix the Social Security problem.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
But the problem is simply this, Henry: disappearing from Social Security. We all probably got somebody on here right now that died before their retirement age to get their money. So they pay.
Wait a minute. You just said there's somebody on here that died before they got their money.
No. I said somebody here may know. I think you missed that part. Somebody that passed away before 65 to receive their Social Security money. I'm gonna leave you alone, Henry. You pretty good on that one. I like Henry today. He's on point. He's on point.
But can I chime on to that one? Can I chime on to that one?
Go ahead.
Can I chime on to that? I think a lot of it is the people are living longer. They're having to pay out more Social Security, because years ago when they created Social Security, the lifespan of people probably was maybe 70 to 75, and they were gone. Nowadays, people are living to 80, 90, 100. They're living more longer. So the intent was just to pay out just maybe for after they retired, maybe 5 to 10 years, and then that was it. So the money has gone away to some extent. I'm a postal employee, and I know that we're in the the red, because we're not making any money, because of course people have different lifestyles on how they mail the mail. People nowadays use computers to pay bills, everything to do the computers. People credit card, everything. They don't have to use the mail anymore. All they have to do nowadays is just go on a computer, log on, pay their bills, it's got to the point now, people used to do magazines and things. They don't have to do that. They can go to the internet, look up the whatever book or magazine that they need to pull up. So then at that point, you're losing your catalog sales. People are going shopping online. A lot of that's gone. Our mail from, I would say 25 years ago have went down like to 80%. 80%. You know, there would be a time when I was in an area I could process.
But you know,
I was in an area I could process 200,000 pieces on a certain machine or an area a night. And then 2 days ago, I looked at my numbers and I only had, out of the machines, and we actually had all of the hub mail, city mail, AO mail, and it was 77,000 pieces. 77,000 pieces. That's not good.
No.
That's not good.
No.
Well, I think the part that I get bad about Social Security is like Ukrainian people. Not saying that it's bad, but I'm just gonna say it like I should say it like Henry said. European Americans, when they come over here as refugees or something like that, they get Social Security and Medicare, and they haven't paid into it. So I think that's the reason why we are having a Social Security problem, you know. And if you pay attention to the news, that's exactly what it is. They always talk about, Congress is always talking about we don't want to pay whatever, but I think that everybody that's alive today right now is paid enough in their Social Security with the proper financial procedures, i.e. investment, that you should get paid a lot more money than what you do. Because they used to send out that things telling you how much money you paid into Social Security and then what you're supposed to get. Now they don't mail them out no more. So
there goes
enough serious stuff. What we gonna do it at homecoming?
Well,
they don't mail it. So what we gonna do at homecoming? What's gonna be so great about homecoming?
Okay, what cigars do you guys
Come on,
want?
Doug, talk to us. What's gonna...
I'm trying to figure out about that money.
Do I get my choice?
Well,
you
got to put out a name, and then I have to research and find out what you had, what I can do.
Okay, Fuentes.
Just try some Cubans. Yeah, I like them too. And some Cubans. That'd be great.
Are y'all gonna be in the golf tournament?
That'd be good.
Yes.
Yes, that's when we will have the cigars for you guys.
Yes.
But I need.
I'll be at the golf tournament.
Give me names. So
I'll be there. I won't play.
Yeah, we're working the golf tournament.
Yes.
Okay.
Like we did last year.
Well, let me put it. No, we're not working the golf tournament.
We're hostess.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Okay. All right.
We're hosting.
Well, you guys are definitely lighted up the show. I wish we could have stayed on so it would have been a little better. But our time is almost out. So, ladies, we'll start with you, Brenda. Since you're at the top, do you want to give a shout out? You know, how you feeling before we go?
Well, happy 4th of July to everybody. And I will see everybody at homecoming. You know, it's only like 3 more months away.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. All right. Okay, Denise, it's up to you now.
I just want to say that I've enjoyed being on here with everybody. And shout out to the Noops. You know, I'm going to shout the Noops out. And I look forward to seeing everybody at homecoming and everybody have a nice 4th. Big Daddy.
All right. Big Daddy. Okay, Big Daddy. Go ahead, Big Daddy. You there?
Man, I gotta give a major shout out to the 2 coolest Noops that I know, man. One is Pimpin' P from Memphis, Tennessee. City on the Bluff, never known to take too much stuff.
Yeah.
Peebo, Mike Phelps.
Peebo.
Mike Phelps, who's down there in New Mexico right now. And then the one and only fly guy, Woodrow Smith.
Fly guy.
What up, Woodrow?
Yes, sir. So I had to give a 2 shout out to my 2 guys.
All right.
Lionel.
My dog is having a cow over here.
That is a lie. Because a dog
you got,
cannot have a cow.
All right.
I
Ladies,
told you
it was
Henry's
great,
gonna be on
great
point.
seeing y'all again. You know, time has passed, but now it won't last because we're gonna have to see you again and again and again because y'all were wonderful. We appreciate the time that you took out
Yeah, I
of
was
your
inviting
busy
back
schedule
again.
to come
Thank
and
you for
lighten
having
up this podcast here once
That
again.
was fun.
Y'all had
Thank
me
you.
almost shell shocked when I first saw you, so I am so super good. And y'all see y'all homecoming. Peace out to
All
everybody.
right.
Well, since
Deuces.
Duck stole my thunder, I invite you ladies back anytime, especially, you know, when Felicia get ready to come back on. I invite y'all anytime. Y'all got my number. Call me, let me know, and we'll bring you on. We're going to bring on more people to get a little serious conversation. But I brought y'all guys on for one reason only, to get Henry.
It was fun.
Because Henry be on it. He be on it. If you listen to Big Bank, he was like, hey, ain't nobody can touch me. So I called him Henry. I called Henry and Duck. I called them. I messaged them all personally myself.
Yes.
To make sure it works. Felicia gave you a hearts
That's fun.
out. Much love to all y'all. Everybody was watching. Sydney, Benita, Felicia, Laura, the Vance, the Q from out here, my nephew. Who else was on here?
JP.
And Vance Jackson. Do you want to say hi to everybody? PJ, JP. Hope miss you. Come back sometimes and kick it with us. You will welcome to come. With that being said, everybody, hey, thanks for tuning in to TAAN TV, the
Love
African
ya.
American Network.
Love
We
you,
have a
Daddy
local
Bud.
Love you,
global reach.
Denise.
Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Out of Bound with T-Rex, the Noops, and the Sweethearts of Austin Peay.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Take us away, producer.
Bye.